Hey there, YouTube friends. We're live. Welcome to my Super Chill Sunday live stream. Excuse me. Checking out all the goods. Hello, chat. Vincent, Because Race Car, Commander Real War, Elephant, RG Blue, Derek, Saberline, Gamer Kid Kit, Fentiman, Moin from Train, Moin from Train, Moin from my room, Moin from my desk. If I sound especially congested today, I am recovering from either the Rona or the most wicked sinus infection I've ever had. Still waiting on them test results. I got tested Thursday. So I've been off of school for 3 days, feeling sorry for myself, have no sense of taste, sense of smell, so that's really great. So if I'm hacking up a lung, then you know what's going on. A bit under the weather still here today. So yeah, just hang with me. We're going to see how this goes. Can you hear the game? Can you hear the game mute sounds today? I realized last week y'all couldn't hear it. So, and can you? Oh, Robo Bandit. All right, I'll fix that. See if that made it any better. Usually whenever I restart, it makes it better. So, pardon me. So let me know if that's better. And if not, there's some other things I can do. You know, the beginning of the stream is always making sure sounds are functioning. I've realized my internet's really been kind of crap lately. So yes, but you'll notice a new hyper. No, cannot hear the game. That's really weird. Okay. I mean, I can see if I can turn it up. I don't know why it's not capturing. All right, hold on. Let me. This might get rid of everything. Okay. I do have it on really low, but I'm going to do this. All right, let's see here. Let me add it back in. Maybe it's just a matter of audio output. Crispy mic, no in-game music. Okay. Speakers. I don't know. Now you hear it? Okay. Turn it up a little bit. Maybe it just needs to be a little louder. It's really soft on my end too. It's really quiet on my end. So let me adjust. And I'll turn it up a little bit. I can hear the coaster in the background. Okay, well if you can hear the coaster in the background, then the game sounds are working. Cool. Game sound is working now. If it gets too loud, let me know. I can always turn it down. Anyway, hi. Welcome to Conifer Slopes. This is probably the most Planet Coaster work I have done in years. But look, you will notice an entirely new coaster. Look at it. Look at it go. Hopefully it looks at least a little bit like a B&M. Big inspiration from Six Flags Over Georgia. I looked at the one in La Ronde. That's good too. It is a very standard out and back hypercoaster. There you go. So I'm excited for it. Hopefully you are as well. So here we go. Let's take a look. Oh, you'll also notice some rapids. We are in the very ugly stages right now of a park. Very ugly, but here's a look at this hypercoaster. I'll go into much more detail in the actual episode. Yes, there's going to be a Conifer Slopes episode coming shortly. I think I might be able to record now. I think I have enough stuff to show now. So yeah, in the last, I think the last Conifer Slopes Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 video that was ever on the channel, it was doing these rapids, and that was something new for that version. The original version of Conifer Slopes did not have rapids, I don't think anywhere in the park. So incorporated into the most recent Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 version, and now here we are with it in the Planet Coaster version. So just kind of threw it together. I don't know. I'm not super great at water ride layouts, so I just kind of wung it. You could say you're rapidly progressing on this park. Simtanic's got the jokes. Nice to see you, Simtanic, by the way. Thanks, Lion. Appreciate it. Looks dope, says Lion. Coaster seems much better now. Yeah, it fits the surroundings so much better. It is, I think, 100 and... let's look at it. I think it's about 150 feet. 160 feet, 157 feet. So it is not a true hypercoaster, but that's fine. That's fine. The color scheme I'm digging too. Thank you, Kinderly. Thank you. I did it all by myself. I didn't even ask you for help. I looked at a picture of a parabola and I said, well, we're going to go with this. And I had a bunch of reference images and I did, this is Mass Bandit's good flip enough. I think from the park, it looks like a hyper. So yeah. Matt says, my life has generally needed some Mass Bandit rapids. Yes. Well, there you go. And I realized as I was doing this, a lot, this feels very No Name Landia. You'll notice the train. This is just an idea. I have to get the train through here, and I really don't want to go behind the hyper. And I should have thought about that before I did. Yeah, I cheesed the drop. Yep, it is a shorter drop for sure. I should have done the train beforehand. I didn't, so I kind of fudged it in there. I think it's okay. Like, I don't know. I think we can make it work. That's cool, Gamer Kit. I'm glad you make YouTube vids. Oh, Kinderly, you're my mod. Very good. Love that layout. Thank you. Like I said, very Six Flags Over Georgia. Just out and back, a little turnage here and there. The lats are within range, I think. But I do love me a good helix at the end. I'm not going to write it during the live stream because my internet's pretty bad. And that will give you something to look forward to in the video. There is also, if I do this, a new carousel to look at. Ooh, Redline made us a new carousel, so that's super duper exciting. So other things to tell you before I'd start doing some work. I'm going to be doing some edits to Jaunty's area here, maybe expanding it a little bit. But getting it a little bit more kid-friendly. We're going to make this more of since we have the kiddie coaster here, we're going to put a couple kiddie flats in and kind of make this a kid area. So, might need a don't stand up sign at the bridge. Yeah. Ollie says, can't tell you how happy I am Conifer's made a return. I'm happy too. I'm very excited. We're going to get at least one episode, maybe two. Maybe we'll get the whole western area done. But Redline and I have already been talking about our D&D park. We've got lots and lots of good ideas for that. You really want a shout out. Okay. Click set reminder. YouTube doesn't notify me. Sorry. So let's remember that my streams are super chill. Don't need to be spamming the chat. So appreciate that. Yeah, I like the views. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to be reworking this area into a kiddie area. But today I think we're going to do some detailing. I don't know if I'm going to custom bumper these. I don't really want to. But I think it'll look good. I don't really want to, though. So I'm going to do some terrain work and stuff. So what's been going on with y'all? I've been dealing with being sick. I have been sick since Wednesday. About Wednesday, the floodgates opened, and I lost all sense of taste and smell. I knew it. It hit me when I was cooking dinner and looking at the dinner. And I chopped up some garlic and threw it in the pan and could not smell it. That was when I knew. I was like, oh. In the original, it's called Bandit, so... And then it was called Bandito. And then I thought about using the sign from No Name Landia, the bandit sign from No Name Landia. I'm just kind of fudging around right now. We're going to see what we see. Just kind of playing around. Going to do probably some terraforming work and stuff. An update on possibly of Planet Bro Coaster Season 2, like Planet Coaster Natsu. My update for that is don't hold your breath. That's my update for you on that. Do not hold your breath. Finish next part of my own park project. Now just waiting for the right time feeling to record a vid. Yeah, you got to be in that right frame of mind, don't you? I don't play Roblox. Gamer kid, I don't play Roblox. I don't even have it. cool. There we go. I'm just kind of fluffing. I think we should probably... Actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get some concrete out, I think. On the probably not side of maybe. Yeah, I think that's what I said in Bronation. On the probably not side of maybe. Will we get that when they release PC2? I don't know. It really, really... yeah, big oof on the COVID. Yeah, it's not great. Okay, it's been a long time since I've built... like actually played. Where is some good concrete slabs? I don't remember where anything is in this game. So I could really use some concrete slabs. That's not what I'm looking for. So we're just going to kind of poke around today, see what we could see. No, okay. Bonsoir, Leo. How are you? Welcome to the chat, yo. Just hanging out. I'm going to be building some rapids. Probably not going to get a lot done. I'll probably spend a lot of time looking at my lovely chat here. If they release a Planet Coaster 2. Yes, that's true. That's true. What? What? Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, I did. I do have under the water here some art shapes. In an effort to kind of make it... like, I had it like this, and it was just so much. But from the sky, I kind of liked it. Like, it's like, whoa! Like, I wanted it to look super artificial. That might be a bit much. Flat roofs? Oh, maybe flat roofs. Yeah, that might be what we have to use. I wanted something non-gridded, though. I don't know. Like I said, it's been forever and a day since I've been using the building in Planet Coaster. So, I don't know. Pavement. Is that what I want? I think that's it. I think you're right. The pavement pieces. Thank you. I think so. Yeah, this is what I want. Yep. I think so. Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to curb this out so that it looks artificial. At least from probably from about there. Hello, Mask. Glad to see you back. Sorry you're not well, though. See the final video of Summerdale's up too? Yep, it is. It dropped, I don't know, last week? When did that drop? Maybe last week. I like the blue. Makes it look chlorinated. Yeah, I think I'll tone it down. I was curious to see what y'all would think. The problem is I can't get rid of the... well, they wouldn't be gone anyway. I can change the color of those, I suppose. So let's see here. Doot. So yeah, we're just going to be building. It's going to be tedium. It's tedium building. I realized I forgot that everything in Planet Coaster takes a day and a half to get looking decent. These feel a little large for me, though. I can always fiddle, though. I can make it work. Actually, what I want to do is I want to do this. We should have it like that. And that we can change the color on. Make it kind of a dull green to kind of imply yuckiness. Kind of implies some yuckiness. So yeah, not feeling super swell. But what are you going to do? You know, it is what 'tis, I guess. It's the best way I can describe it. So maybe go a little darker on top there. Yeah, that looks okay. I like the blue. I think that toxic fluorescent blue is too much. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'll fix it. Hold on, let me show you. Yeah. Come on now. Dude. God, forget what the buttons do. Let's see here. Yeah, like that's probably good. That's probably better. That's probably good. I like that. I can keep it like that. So yeah, you guys mull on that. See what y'all think. I know S-Dan back in the day was able to do some really cool watercolor stuff. I'm assuming it's with billboards. Could do that. Could maybe do that if we want to. So yeah, in the episode that's coming out, it's going to be everything up to basically the stream today. How I got to where I got to. And it'll be one of those process videos. You know, rocking it old school that way. Me and my old school. I feel like that's a good height. Like, what's raft height? Let's see if we can get it raft height. That seems about right. Like just a little bit above. Oh, it's going really fast. A little bit above raft height. Bum, bum. Actually, that was pretty spot on. That looks pretty good to me. The size, the height. Let's see here. Let's see if we can't just get it a little bit more accurate. There. That's kind of good. That's kind of good. So, awesome. Anybody got some good things going on in their lives this week or good things that happened over the weekend? I am anxiously awaiting the return of my sense of smell. I had no idea. Like, it's stupid to say I had no idea how big of an impact that would have on me, but holy crap, not being able to smell and taste has been the worst symptom. I had the worst sinus pressure I've ever experienced in my life, and that pales in comparison to just not being able to taste stuff. It's such a bummer. So tell me some good things that are going on in all y'all's life. Make me happy. As I sit here in curb and concrete. First day of school. Ugh. That's great. We are in, oh boy, our fourth week of school right now. We started back exceptionally early. That's what we do. We like to get them in there early, which is always a thing. I'm making a Tivoli Gardens inspired park. Oh, that's cool. Did I get vaccinated? Yes, I did. As soon as I could. I got vaccinated back in March. Now, I'm aware that the COVID vaccine does not hospital and dying, which is a good thing. So, both my children had it as well, which was actually way worse. That was a killer. Like when my kids both got it, I was absolutely terrified and infuriated because it didn't have to be. They're both recovered for the most part, though, now, which is good. So they had a very... There is none of that. You do not... Oh, it just refreshed the live. Lovely. Hopefully that wasn't good. That's good. We do not need to isolate if we've been near close contact, as long as we are not showing any symptoms. Not only that, we are not required to mask. So there's lots of people that are not masking, even though they've probably been in close contact with people. And at the rate at which it's spreading, it's pretty insane. I'm gonna have to do something with this. Let's work on this. I don't like that. I don't like whatever that is. Howdy, Mineral Zone. I took a test. I got tested last Saturday, and it was negative. But I got all those new symptoms on Wednesday. So I got retested on Thursday, and I still haven't heard. So that's a big old bummer. That's not great. So... Hey, Wind West, how are you? We're just building some stuff in Conifer today. Trying to figure out what we're going to do with this area here. We have mulch in the game now, don't we? Is mulch a thing? Would you have mulch that's close? I don't know. I just work here. I just play. Ooh, these might be good. Ooh. Oh, I might like these. What do these have to say? What if we did something like this around? Just kind of, we're at the spaghetti on the wall stage where we're just going to throw some stuff at the wall and see what sticks. So, I don't know what happened to my little stream there. It went like bazonk on me. Doing well, good. It like zonked out and the OBS refreshed. So I don't know. Hopefully you're all still here. It's a possibility that you are not. Oh, good. We get little pieces. Very good. It's the tedium of Planet Coaster. I should turn this thing around. That would make it easier. TMTK mulch, please. Oh, I don't. I'm sure I have it. I'm sure I have it, thanks to Redline. Thanks to Redline. You know, I actually had to go back in and watch the Bro Coaster episodes of the Flume, or of the Rapids, because I couldn't remember how we did what we did, and I had to go look at it, because F me, getting this to be flush, and it's still not, you could see, was an absolute horror. I really do. I wish, if they do a Planet Coaster 2, oh boy, I hope they spend a bit more time on the water rides, because that is one of the weakest parts of the entire game. So, and there's my little rant. First little rant of the day. So, the good news is, with not being able to taste or smell anything, I am losing weight because I just can't be arsed to eat because it's boring. I live for food. I love to cook. I mean, I put a meat smoking video on my stupid YouTube channel. So it's been interesting to just, well, all I got is texture. So I told my wife, I said, it's your free week. You can have absolutely whatever the hell you want to eat because I'm not going to want any of it. Yeah, exactly, Bushy. No taste buds and smell sounds like the perfect time to go on a diet. You can eat 4 pounds of broccoli, not worry about the Exactly. Like we had, there's a bag of cabbage, shredded cabbage sitting in my fridge. It's like, well, I should totally take one for the team and just nom on it. But I think my jaw would hurt before I finished the bag. Because cabbage is no joke. Have you seen the trailer for Park Beyond? I think so, yeah. I don't know. I see like Estan and I don't know if Drew have remarked on it. I don't care. I am not going to play it. It is not anywhere near what I like to do with theme park games, so I'm probably going to ignore it completely, which is fine. I mean, and if people are totally into it, good for them. That's super cool. That is your prerogative. Is it time to cut out sodium? I had to already. Yeah, that too. Like I was like, oh, I should see. Why? And like oh man, a few times it's gotten me though. I took our dog out on a walk and she did her business. I had my cleanup bags with her and it was kind of messy. This is getting gross, I know, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, I don't smell. I was worried I got it on my finger. I was like, well, do I need to go in? And I couldn't smell anything anyway. So it didn't matter. It was so gross. And then this morning, our cat has a problem. She has a problem going to the bathroom in the house. And she apparently pooped in our master bathroom. I'm sorry, our main... What do they call? They don't call them master bathrooms anymore. That's not culturally sensitive. Which I agree with. I think that's good. Like, anyway, primary bedroom. And frickin' my wife comes in and goes, oh no. I'm like, what? It was the cat pooped in here. It's like, really? Huh. Could have fooled me. Did the stream end or is my phone freaking out? Oh no, the stream is going in and out? Man, that sucks. I don't know why that's happening. That happened a little bit. I guess my internet's just bad. I'm going to have to look into that. How far can you reasonably run an Ethernet hardline from the modem? Because my modem's on the other end of the house. Or my gateway. It's on the other end of the house. I wonder if that's what's giving me fits. Hey, mate. How's it going? Just having a little chat here this afternoon as I do some detail work on some flumes. And encourage all of you to please don't forget to watch the next episode of Conifer Slopes, coming soon. And then Redline and I don't know if anybody else is going to be involved in that, but Redline and I are going to be working on a Dungeons and Dragons park soon, and that'll be fun. Seeming okay for you? Good. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see all these faces. Yeah, my apologies if the stream is acting dumb. I don't know. I keep seeing my numbers of people watching just fluctuate wildly. I can only assume my internet is the issue. Sorry, it took long updating this long. Okay. You're fine. No big deal. We're just working on some plume stuff. You know it's a stream when I start singing. That's too high. Thrillville was awesome, though, Kinderly. Got me into video games. Beyond Park just reminds me of Sim Theme Park and Thrillville. I never played those, so I really am fine with not playing those. So the Dungeons & Dragons Park is your next YouTube series? Yes. It hasn't even started yet. Have not broken ground. But we've been talking. I got some good ideas. We got some fun ideas. I think you're going to like it. Don't worry about it. It's still watchable, just laggy. Ugh, okay. What sort of Western feel are you looking at getting across, Mass? Like a logging Western, mining Western, or Wild West? That's a great question. It's been a lot of different Westerns. I think originally it was supposed to be like a Wild West, but maybe like Southwest. I kind of like an idea of like a Southwest. In which case, lots of oranges and reds for the Rapids ride would be cool. But we don't have that kind of terrain, and I don't think we have those kinds of rocks. So, keeps buffering for you, Kinderly. Sorry, bud. So, I don't know. I'm not really sure yet. Like, originally, I downloaded from the workshop. I downloaded from the workshop some fire towers. I thought maybe that'd be fun. I was thinking pines and stuff. I mean, Conifer Slopes. We finally have some slopes. If you have a coaster with an inversion right out the station instead of JoJo, will you call it a roll for initiative? That is amazing. That's so good. Yeah, that's great. I love it. But in our last stream when we were talking a little bit about it, hold on a second, who was this? In our last stream, someone mentioned the person, I think it's Average Crow. Let me double check here. Yeah, Average Crow is working on a Critical Role theme park. And hit me up and shared some pictures with me. And he has an amazing D20 entrance area. Like, it's like there's a path decal that is a D20. I was like, oh, can I use that? And he was totally cool with it. So we're totally going to use it. And I'm going to reference Critical Role one more time. I haven't watched a lot of Critical Role, but I want our main emporium to be called Gilmore's Glorious Gifts. I think that'd be super fun. And if you watch Critical Role, you should know who Gilmore is. Even if you've only watched the 8 episode summer series, you should know that. Hey, Mass, nice to catch you online. You inspired me to start my own YouTube channel, so a big thanks for that. I'm having a ball with it. Hey, that's awesome, Lep Gaming. Glad to hear it. Planet Coaster and stuff, or just whatever you feel like? Because, I have release or something. I reached out, and he was nice enough, the developer was nice enough to give me a copy, and so I'm going to be putting that on the channel. And I think it's a nice cross of the Venn diagrams of D&D and content creation, because you get to create your own little medieval tavern, and it's super cute, so super excited. So yeah, we'll have a Gilmore's Glorious Gifts as our emporium. Our one of our taverns is going to be called Meetina, M-E-E-T-I-N-A, Meetina. It's going to be Meetina Tavern, because you all meet this thing, the Psychola. Check this out. It's got a brain in it already. Like, that's perfect. And I'm thinking this would be perfect for to be back. It's just I'm finishing up Summerdale. It was like once that was over, the creative floodgates open. I got staggered with that. You know, you just get kind of stuck. Just kind of get stuck. So okay, if we're gonna be doing Southwest, I don't want logging. That's too similar. I do kind of want it to be Wild Westy. I think like cactuses and stuff would be ideal, but I don't think that's gonna really work. Scrubby. We're going to go with Scrubby. That kind of stuff. Mostly playing Planet Zoo, but some classics like City Skylines, Civ 6, Transport. Awesome. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, the stream is lagging, and then apparently the stream lags really bad, and then it resets. So let's see here. My stream is experiencing issues. Nice. Yeah, it's disconnecting every 15 minutes or so. Ugh, I'm sorry, it's so laggy. That's terrible. Yeah, that's terrible. That's a shame. Is it for everyone? Everyone's having a hard time, having a bad time? Yeah, that shouldn't matter. That's the worst. I'll have to figure out how to fix all this. I don't know. Maybe that'll help. Still a bunch of lag. Darn. Okay. That's a bummer. Yeah, I'm hovering around like 56% dropped frames, which is pitiful. Does anyone have any ideas? Like, my internet's not bad. I guess because I'm wireless. Anyone that's watching, any settings I can tweak to try and fix it so that at least it's a little smoother. Maybe the quality isn't as great, but maybe a little bit smoother. Because I don't want to have to stop, but it's silly. If it's reconnecting every 10 minutes or so, then it's just not going to work. Looks like it's back to a good state right now. Okay, well that's good. We seem to be in the yellow category. I feel like as soon as I start moving around, though, it's going to be like, F you. What am I connected to? What internet am I connected to? Maybe I need to be connected to a different, the different internet. I don't know. All right, so what I'm going to do, this feels like this needs to be, it's gotten better. Okay. I don't know. I assume it's because everyone is streaming stuff in the house. That's probably a part of it. I feel like this needs to go here so that we can hide, and cover that up better. So, bum 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 bum. And we'll do that. It's a little jank, but it's good enough. And then we'll do that. Latency seems to be long since there was a gap between my messages, but it seems back to the regular. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay. Yeah, we're dropping a lot of frames. And I don't know why, so I do apologize. I am not as techie as I originally used to think I was. I am not as techie as I wish I was, for sure. There we go. We'll do this. It's a good thing we're not doing anything major today, just hanging out. I see. I'm not the only having issues with sunken stations in the beginning of queues. It's a pain, isn't it? Like, I'm just happy I got that. To be frank, I'm just happy that that is okay. Honestly. Excuse me. So, yeah. Yep. All right. Let's do some... That's a good start over there. I guess I should continue it all the way around that way. I guess. Yeah, let's just keep doing the tedium. Doing the tedium is the good to do on a stream. It's easy to do, and it lets me chat with you. Which is the whole point, isn't it? We get to hang out. Hey, all, you want to hang out? So I'm speaking of D&D, I love the D&D, obviously. If you can't tell, I love the D&D. Anyway, we are currently, my wife and I, making our way through the first season of Fantasy High. We picked up Dimension 20. If you watch it, if you don't, you should check out Dimension 20 on YouTube to see some really fun D&D. But anyway, we started with Unsleeping City. We never watched Fantasy High. So we're making our way through that right now, and it's super good. We're almost finished. Hola, Eben. How are you? Nice to see you again. Why is it doing this? I do not like this. On Control Z. We'll fix this. We'll make it better. And then yeah, maybe a little bit more up. There, we'll do like date. Like date. There we go. The place is more or less a time capsule for that era of time. Oh, if you're looking for a southwestern sort of idea, you could look at Virginia City, Nevada. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, like I'm thinking like Wall Drug in South Dakota. Like I know that's not Southwest, but it just has that cowboy kind of vibe, which is, you know, kind of what I'm going for. So, you know what? This simple concrete wall here, I'm kind of liking. Kind of digging it. I'm good, man. I'm good. I assume you start school as well soon. No, I already did. That's why all the diseases have hit my house. Already did. I've been in school almost a month already, man. We start stupid early. Stupid early. Also had the aspect of being extremely haunted. Oh yeah, haunted ghost towns. That sounds fun, maybe. I like that idea. Look at that. Wasn't that just immediately, oh yeah, this is man-made. That's what I want. I want it to be like, okay, yeah, man-made. As far as I know, Bandit is doomed to stay at home right now. Actually, I'm waiting for the test results. They haven't come in yet. I'm gonna check right now, actually. And my school and state and district are out of their minds. I don't even have to report it. Reporting is 100% optional. Like I reported my children's positive tests, obviously, just because gotta pump them numbers up, yo. Our district is currently about maybe over about 20% of the district of our district is currently infected. It's sad. I don't mean to laugh. It's sad. But you know, liberty and freedom supersedes health and safety, apparently. So, oh yeah, your Midwest is slapped. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, even both my kids got COVID. My one kid got it the third day of school. Third day of school, he came home sick, and it's been in our house since. And even though I'm vaccinated, there is a good chance that I am also positive. I tested negative last week, and I'm waiting for the results of this test I took midweek. Everything's bigger in Texas. Yep. No one can beat our infection numbers. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Cowboys. It's a shame. Even the Rona. We got all the Rona down here, bruh. All of it. And completely frozen in lag. Really? Huh. And I'm assuming that's why the chat goes so quiet. Holy moly, man. I hope for the best. Thanks, bud. It kind of sucks. And my kid who had it, got over it, and was feeling better, is now sick again. I love the prickly pear. I think we could throw prickly. Could we throw prickly pear in? Who says we can't throw prickly pear in, you know? Cattails. Oh, look at those. Those are cool. Look at all this TMTK. What's this? Winter bush. I'm in the UK and we basically have no restrictions. Yeah. Farmer's corn. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I should have had that when I was building my park. I wish this was darker. I love it, but I wish it was darker. Anyway. Just kind of fiffing around, kind of figure out what I want for the terrain here. I mean, no one likes the Rona, but if it brought you back to... No, that's not what brought me back to Plinko. No. No. Finishing Summerdale with Redline brought me back to the Planco. That's what brought me back. I had so much fun finishing that park with him. It's like, hey, we should do this more frequently. And so we are. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Mike might have some objections to the prickly pear. Well, Mike's not here. The TMTK fern as well. I know, but I can't get it to be dark enough. It's got like a shine to it. Look. Like, no matter what I do. Like, if either that or I just don't know what kind of green to make it. See, like, that's not good. It just never saturates. It stays white. It's a bummer. See, there's no way I can get it dark enough without it being, like, black. So, anyway. Yeah. We need some trees, for sure. Maybe we'll just stick with what we got. I don't like the yellows, though. Birch. We'll do some birch trees. I reckon. Praise Redline. Mike is busy working on... I didn't even know he played any of them games anymore. I thought he was too busy living his real life, living his gardening life. If I sink them... Boy, if their trunks were darker... Could almost get away with these being some kind of weird mesquite. I wish Frontier would upgrade Planko, even if it takes Planko 2. Why can't they just sort out performance and fix the ugly graphics? Still gotta live with the hell. I don't think it's that. I think it's okay. I think it's an old game. 5 years is pretty old. I mean, the modders are what makes something like Skyline still look good after all those years, but as a game, I don't think it looks that bad. Planko isn't really that ugly, though. Yeah, I agree. I think it's good. Mike better return to Nagali. I think you'll be there a while. As cool as that I would love to do cacti. But that just wouldn't fit. That's too random. We got to stick with the foliage of the park. So I'm just going to stick with the foliage of the park. I don't know why I'm thinking so hard about it. Yeah, I still think Planko is beautiful. The use of shaders has breathed new life into it, but it's all the content inside. That's true. Sue's lighting is so much better. Oh, yeah. You're not going to hear me say that it's not better. I'm just saying Planko's not bad. It's just the foliage and the horrible multi-sampling. Yeah, that's the issue. But I mean, this isn't that bad. The problem is my crappy internet. That's the problem. That's the issue. That's issue numero. So maybe closer to the edge, we'll just do silly things like this. I don't know. Like, I like the idea of some really just generic landscaping. So it's just supposed to be like a little river adventure, you know. Planko needs a better path tool, better water tools, and also a possibility to scale scenery items. Yeah. I wonder, and this always comes up, the limitations of Cobra. Because even Zoo's water sucks. Like, I know it's better. Like, the things that make Zoo's water better also make Zoo's water suck more. I love being able to modify the terrain around the water. I get why you can't in Zoo, but that is so hard to work around. Also, there's so many features we have asked for, and they never got added. That's why I'm hyped for Planet Coaster 2. Don't be hyped until they announce it, though. For all we know, we're never going to see that. With how much rollback there was on features from... there goes my son of a bitch. I guess they just had to balance what they wanted, the performance issue, what kind of performance issues they were okay with. Coaster's lighting is really harsh on my eyes. It's way too much. Yes, it is very, very blur. It is very blur. Very blue. I use the in-game filters to try and fix a little bit of that. But yeah, reshade is really what fixes most of those issues. Tree stumps. I like the tree stumps. That's a good tree stump. Look at that. That's a good tree stump right there. I'll tell you what, that's a good tree stump right there. I'll put a wishing tree in right there. I'll tell you what now, wishing tree. Look at that. That is a plasticky. That is an oogly tree. Good God, is that ugly. Huh. That is a disgusting tree. You disgust me, tree. Get out of here. Yeah, like I miss Planet Zoo's bamboo. Could really go for that. These are cool too. Again, they're just so harsh. Everything is harsh. You're right. Harsh is a good word. I like these trees too. Why is it so hard to pick plants? Black spruce. I'll just put all the trees in. Just all of them. Just gonna go nuts with donuts. I want it to feel like a forest. I mean, if there's one thing I would love to see, it would be the ability to change the entrance gates with ease on queues and priority queues. Yeah. Performance I can just about deal with, but it would be nice to see an improvement. Yeah. I would love to see like little things like that. Like remove the bollards. We don't need those for the entrance and exits. Heyo. Hey Jake. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. I don't know what that voice is supposed to be. I'm getting loopy. I feel like I should I dig that. We'll do more with it, obviously. So. Yeah, I don't know. Like this is like I said a while ago when Zoo was coming out. It's like this is the game to build theme parks with right now. And until a better one for realistic theme park design comes around, it's going to be good enough because that's what we have. And then once the next thing comes out, we can get into the nitty gritty there. But for now, this is going to have to just kind of, take it for us, do it for us. So, I like this flatter forest bush. It's pretty good. That looks pretty nice. I actually kind of like this whole like. There. Poking in a little bit, almost touching the water. Let's switch it up now. Let's get some different colors in here so it's not so samesies. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I think that's good. I guess this is where the water basin would be, and they'd pump the water up, and that's what fills your rapids, right? That's like the whole thing. You need a water area to pump things up into. I remember that big discussion in No Name Landia talking about how all that would work. Not sure there'll be another game that gets as close to real parks as PC did. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because gameplay is a thing that people, obviously. We like this because we can do whatever we want with it. But, I mean, how many people out there, probably not many, well, we know not many, are in the same vein as us, people, theme park nuts. I mean, let's be honest. We are what we are. We are theme park nuts. So, hopefully we're wrong and someone will come around someday. Parkitect is awesome. I mean, it's not the same thing at all, but Parkitect is great. So, I don't know if it could be it feels like the days of the bigger studios doing stuff like that's just gone. I've been playing Psychonauts 2. Oh my gosh, that's so good. But it's like the first AAA game that I've played in forever. Like, forever. Like, seriously haven't played a giant game release from a major company. And I would argue that that's not even a giant company. Like, Double Fine, that they haven't done a lot. Hey, Bandit, if Planko 2 did come out, would you remake? Yes, I would. I would absolutely make Planet Zoo. Man, my computer is humming. It's so angry at me. It's like, please stop. It's hot in here. We keep the air pretty high because, electricity. Working at a park is something I've wanted for a while. I considered it. I'm looking forward to get to the future as I'm looking to get a job at Chessington. Thing from AAA. No, I know. Like, I don't know. I like the story-based games. I've always wanted to play Red Dead Redemption 2. I played the original. I've always wanted to play the second one, but I just never have. I don't know if I will. It's so expensive. It's so expensive because so much money. So much money. I like the idea of these trees kind of blocking the view. See if we could do something with that. The marula. La, la, la. But we can't block the train, so. No, I don't like that tree there. Yeah, I've never worked at a park. For a while, I considered going into mechanical engineering for theme park design or for roller coaster design. Originally, like as a sophomore, junior in high school, that was what I thought I was going to do with my life for a hot minute. Changed quickly when I realized how much math and science I needed to pursue those careers, and how absolutely abysmal I am at those subjects. Poplar's so tall. Short poplar. Give me small poplar. Kinderly, what tree do you use to make the big overhang? Is it the Brazil nut? Or the K-pop or whatever? What am I looking for? Let's do a swamp tree. I know some Douglas. I like the Douglas firs. They're good. K-pop. Cool. And so what Kinderly does, let me make sure this is right. You get a tree, sink it down, plop it, and then you rotate it and drop it again a little bit, and then you get like a big deciduous tree that is old. Mechanical engineering degree is almost as hard as No Limits 2. That's why I didn't. You've seen me. Have you seen me attempt No Limits 2? Yeah. Oh, it's foliage makes the world go round. I do wish there was better foliage. It really does it's amazing how much it immediately, like look at that, just some trees make everything feel so much better. So much better. Delish. I do like it a lot. Hopefully you do too. We're gonna be wrapping up soon here. It's 2. I'm having a hard time talking. My throat is tickly. I'm gonna have to get a lozenge. I had so much medicine the last few days. Decongestants, congestants, expectorants, all kinds of things. It's been rough, man. It's been rough. It feels real bad, man. It feels real bad. There we go. All right, there. Now with that like that, oh, come on. I think that's pretty good. I'm a pretty big fan of that. Look at that. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I originally planned to work on a waterfall today. That didn't happen. Let's let the park go. You can actually watch it. Yeah, let's take a look at the let's ride the rapids while we're here. And then we can. You're not gonna ride the coaster though. That ain't gonna happen for you today. Oh, cool. Yeah. All right. Let's ride the rapids. Let's see what happens. What seat? Let's do the seat that actually looks at good stuff. It's gonna spin, I know, but here we go. Rapid ride. I've enjoyed your content for a very long time, although I do remember binge watching No Name Landia. Haha. Yeah, no, I have not given up, for sure. And just because I don't play all the time doesn't mean that it's ever going to go anywhere. I tell people my projects don't die. They just go on very long hiatuses, unless I explicitly say a project is dead. Like someone asked me, so is Emerald Gardens just dead? No. In fact, we're going to get a video of it soon. One of the awesome people of Planet Zoo was playing it, and so there's something to show. So now you get a good look at the coaster, too. Yeah, I love seeing your work in Plinko. I'm a huge fan of the good enough. Yeah, look at all the progress you did in just an hour, and it looks good. I agree. Like, you're never gonna watch me spend an hour on a single like coaster element. I cannot be arsed. Like, we're gonna doctor all this up so it looks pretty, and it looks like a ride. As drop, wee, splash. Gosh, I wish these were better. I wish the rapids were better. But yeah, you can see the train. Get some good views. I'm glad you appreciate the good enough. Like, good enough doesn't mean that it's ever bad. It's that the idea has been achieved. And yeah, I could spend 6 times as long working on every minute detail, but that's not fun for me. And it takes a long time. It took me a long time to admit that, you know? Those hills are so good. Oh, thank you. I figured it out. Like, once you figure it out, they're not hard. Just figuring out what you need to do. And you know what? I have a harder time cresting the top of the hill than I do building the back half. I don't know why. Building a parabola down for me is so easy. What about Azure Gardens? Well, John T doesn't really play Planet Coaster, so I guess that one's pretty much canceled. Very parabolic. Yeah, it rides pretty well. Like, I'm gonna say, I tried to keep it as close to 0. Again, not perfect, but good enough. Tried to keep it as close to 0 so it felt like you were floating over the hills, not, flying over them. But this is a perfect example of my coaster. We gotta do some custom supports here, obviously. But this is a good example of my development as a builder. Because this part came out in 2016, and you can see, like, the first coaster, Hawk, which we rode last week, is abysmal. Compared to this new hyper. So, hey Savannah, I'm sorry to say we're just about to finish up here. We're finishing our ride on the rapids, getting a view of actually Mike's coaster, and you can see we're going to fill it all in, make it all foresty, but we've got ourselves a fancy hyper coaster now. I didn't build this on stream, Savannah, don't worry. Redline needs to hop into Azure. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I still have the most recent file. The problem is, like I said, Jonty doesn't play. And like when he did, he had to like rebuild his area 3 or 4 times because he like overwrote it and stuff, and he redesigned it and then saved over it, and it was a shame. It's just about done. There's a nice little relaxing rapids ride. Whee! Final little drop here into the pool. This will be nice, and you can see the coast, the train. Yeah, I like this. I'm going to go and steal some items from No Name Landia's train. Why do something again when Wings and Strings did it once? Yeah, sorry, Savannah. At least we'll get to hang out and play some D&D tomorrow. Hey. That'll be the only D&D I played all week. So sad. Anyway, let's get out of here. That is our Rapids rides, my friends. You can see, well, we did a lot in the opening entrance here. Look at that. We have an idea. I'd like to change the colors on. Is this all part now? Oh, it is. Look at that. That is not what I intended to do, but that'll be fine. I'm going to change the colors on all these. Oh, I got to select them individually. Yeah, I'll change the colors later on those. Oh, man. Oh, but it's fine without Jaunty. Quali Beach got finished without Corrales. Yeah, I guess. I honestly, if I want to do something with animals, I'll just play Zoo. Penn Island has a few things stolen. Yeah, that wouldn't be very cool. Yeah, I am having fun again. And I have this project, and then something that I think just making a D&D park feels like such a natural thing to do after now. Because I've been playing, well, we're coming up on our 2-year anniversary of playing with my Wednesday group. And it's been such a huge part of my life the last 2 years. I'd love to reflect it in another huge part of my life, which is theme parks and theme park design. Anyway, I know the quality of the stream, buffering and such was less than ideal. Apologies for that. I will try to keep tweaking things and making it more stable. I'd like to do this as regularly as I can. Can't guarantee every Sunday I'll be available, but it's an easy time. I would love to make this a little hangout session, especially if I'm continuing to work. We just live stream something that I'm working on for the episode, and you get kind of a sneak peek. Anyway, that's going to do it for my stream today. So thanks so much for hanging out, and especially if you stuck around a bunch of technical